Hulu are really trying to bury these Marvel properties, and it's almost sad. So for those who may have forgotten about this, about a year or two ago, Hulu did announce that they were working on some kind of animated shared universe featuring wacky characters like Howard the Duck, Hitmonkey, Tigra, Dazzler, and so on. In which sadly, none of these have came into fruition aside from one. That of course being the MODOK series. Now this first look comes courtesy from Entertainment Weekly, and with these several screenshots from the MODOK series, it does give us a good indicator on what the show is going to be like, in which the animation style will be heavily influenced by Robot Chicken. And not just by the animation style, but it also seems like it is going to be following in that similar tone as well. Now as far as the overall story is concerned, of course it will be focused on MODOK, who will be voiced by Patton Oswalt. And the whole premise behind this series is that it's going to focus on MODOK trying to live a normal life while also being a supervillain. That's pretty much the whole gist of the series right there. Really, there's not too much to say about this thus far because we've only got a few screenshots and a brief synopsis to go off of, but at first glance, I am somewhat intrigued with the concept of a MODOK series. And it does seem like it's going to play up to the mundane life of MODOK while also really amping up the zaniness of the villain. Given how we've recently just got these new screenshots, it does seem like a trailer for MODOK is right around the corner. It is pretty interesting in that all of a sudden we're getting a lot more news in relation to both Hulu's Hellstrom as well as Hulu's MODOK. And it is pretty funny to see the contrast between the two shows. Because on one side you have Hellstrom that is incredibly dark, serious, and quite frankly looks quite dull, but then on the other side you've got MODOK that is pretty self-aware, light-hearted, and just looks all the more interesting and has plenty of personality. And while I'm not necessarily hyped for the MODOK series per se, I am still interested on how this series will shape up. So what do you think of the first official look for Hulu's MODOK series? Do you think that this could potentially be a hilarious supervillain series? Or do you think it should just be buried alongside Hellstrom? Comment below and share some thoughts. And as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Take care and have a good one.